zoom out on to a national level. So we just saw a new administration sworn in. What are you hoping to see from Congress and the Biden administration when it comes to either infrastructure budget or legislation or any regulations coming from Washington?
Well, and definitely, in the onset of any new administration, you're positive, you're very optimistic, right? We were very optimistic when President Trump got inaugurated, and he was sort of the builder, right? And, infrastructure guy, built everything, but obviously, in that sense, very disappointed that nothing came about. He talked about a $2 trillion infrastructure package. President Biden has talked about it in similar terms, right? I think, I hope that, the last few months of, incidents and the divisiveness in our country, I think infrastructure is something where I think both parties can coalesce towards and putting together. So I'm optimistic. I think President Biden understands the value of infrastructure. The biggest winner of President Biden's term is going to be Amtrak. Because he's called Amtrak Joe. He took Amtrak twice a day for many years. So this Amtrak probably needs a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? More 21st century innovative stuff way to deliver it. But having said that, I think President Biden gets the fact that investments in infrastructure make sense. His DOT Secretary nominee, Mayor Pete Buttigieg, had an opportunity to meet him last year or earlier in an infrastructure forum. Very impressive guy. They had the Senate confirmation hearings today, and I didn't get to watch it, but I saw some tweets about some comments being made that if every nominee just came and answered the questions the way he answered, so, and that doesn't surprise me. He's a very impressive gentleman, and then he answers the question straight up. And he's not a transportation professional, but I think he may be the right sort of secretary, the U.S. DOT secretary, then kind of bridge the gap. Sometimes, the person may turn off some people, right? Or turn on some people, whatever the case may be. I think, Mayor Pete, until he becomes a secretary, I think he may be one that, both sides feel like, hey, he means, good talk. He's not, so he actually laid out a very great plan during the debates about close to $1 trillion infrastructure investment. So I'm optimistic. I think we got to do something. We got to do something to get the economy jump started around the country. And infrastructure has shown to create jobs, and in the short term, but in the long term, creates the pathways to better opportunities, for folks.